I lose my notes. Okay. We are so blessed to have her in Congress. Can I say her amen? And you know what? She's from Illinois, too, so it's not all bad out there. George Orwell said, in a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. And I think right now that's what we're in the middle of, is a revolution of truth. And we know what the truth is. There's one big, humongous lie that's been being told, especially to women, and that is that motherhood is not important, that we need to have a job and a title and do something outside the home to be of value. And whether or not you do those things isn't the point. The point is, where is your highest priority? And if we abdicate the highest priority, where we have the greatest impact and influence on our country and our culture, then we are going to see AOCs at all levels of government, because our children will join the barbarians that we're out there fighting instead of raising good citizens in our home. It is so important that mothers realize just how influential you are. So I want to talk just a few minutes about mothers. And mothers through history, because from the day the Mayflower landed 400 years ago, mothers have played a vital role in securing and protecting the Republic. And with the Constitution being subverted and election integrity in question and the Republic hanging in the balance, mothers are once again rising up to save the Republic for our families, our freedoms, and our future. And we're doing it starting in our home with our children. And grandmas, please stop going to Florida and retiring. Stay home and be an influence with those grandchildren. We need you. They don't know what America's about, and you can't fight for something you don't know you have. They need to know the beautiful blessings of America. So I'm going to tell you just really quick about three mothers. Penelope Barker was a woman who in 1774 organized something called the Edmonton Tea Party. At the Edmonton Tea Party, she had all 51 women at this tea party, which was an un-tea party, sign a declaration that they would not buy any British goods. It sent ripples all the way across the ocean, and it almost completely crushed the British economy. Why? Because women are the purchasers. So start looking at those organizations and companies out there that you know are standing on the principles and values that you care about, and support them. And maybe go somewhere besides Starbucks, because they aren't. I'm just saying. And if you aren't supporting My Pillow and this guy who's out there, who's been given this God-given platform, he's got plenty of things other than pillows, and start buying them. Our pocketbooks will talk. Lydia Dara was a woman who almost single-handedly saved Washington's army from ambush. She was one of the homes that the British had taken over, and General Howe was staying there. And one night when a lot of officers came in, she started to think that maybe there's something going on, and so she went and listened at the keyhole and got the whole entire plan. The next day, she got permission from General Howe to go to the mill to grind some wheat, and she walked 25 miles past the mill, straight to Washington's compound, and warned them, so that the next day, when the British showed up for their surprise ambush, they turned tail and ran because Washington's army was ready for them. That was a mama. Hannah Hendy, the British used Indians to go and take over the towns. And when they would come in, they'd take the kids and they'd burn down property. Well, they were on their way to Hannah Hendy's town, and her husband went to run to the next town to warn them and told her to go to the neighbor's house. She didn't make it to the neighbor's house before the Indians came by and pulled her 6-year-old son out of her arms and kept on going. That woman grabbed her little baby girl, wrapped in her arms, and she walked through forests, through rivers, however long it took, until she finally got to the British camp, and she went straight up to that British lieutenant, and she said, "I want my son back." He relented, he gave her son back, and then she said, "I want all those boys too." And she took them all back home. This is the courage and the power of a mother. If you think that you're not important, that's because you are, and you're being lied to. Stand up for the Republic. Stand up for the Constitution. Mothers are the last best hope of America, and without you, America is lost. May He, through our concerted efforts, continue to bless America, and may He bless you as you try to strive to raise those new generation of patriots.